I'm excited and intrigued when I hear Abraham speak of goosing it up a little bit. And I want to know, how can we goose it up?
Well, we're really talking about momentum. And law of attraction and momentum are really the same engine, the same experience, the same word, really, the same concept. What slows momentum is a contradictory thought or a contrasting thought. I want this, but that slows the momentum. So the opposite of slowing the momentum is speeding the momentum or allowing the natural momentum to occur. Did you follow that? Allowing the natural momentum to occur. What momentum? If I'm just starting this, how's there any momentum? Oh, well, you're not just starting it. Your knowing what you don't want caused a momentum of what you do want, because remember, when you created a problem, you created a solution. When you ask a question, you created an answer. So in your living of life, you've already set the momentum into motion. You just haven't allowed yourself to go with the flow of that momentum. So if you are not contradicting thought, momentum will be natural and just take you to any place that you want to go. We sometimes have talked about goosing things up, but we want you to be clear of what receptive mode you're in before you decide to do any goosing. A lot of people want to goose things up through affirmations. Things aren't going well, so they speak affirmations. I'm a very prosperous person. I create my own reality. I get what I want. But when you are in that place of feeling the absence of what you want, and you decide to use your words to try to make it more, you call it, fake it till you make it, or you call it lip service. When you try to goose it up and you're in the problem part of the vibration instead of the solution, what you goose up is more resistance. So you want to be sure that you're feeling good before you do it. Esther and Jerry and we have called it milking it. When you're having a really wonderful moment, just milk it, observe it more, acknowledge it more, enjoy it more, talk about it more, give more attention to it, share your words with more people about it, but be clear about where you are first. So having said all of that, now what?
I wasn't prepared for the now what.
When somebody wants to goose something up, they're usually wanting more power, more leverage, more resources to accomplish. And we want to convey to you that you're already all powerful. So consider that the actual experience of goosing something up is really letting resistance subside. Imagine a buoyant cork. It's up there on the surface of the water. So hold it under the water. Now, if you let go of it, are you going to have to goose it up, or is it just going to go? You don't have to goose it up. You don't have to make it go. Just stop holding it under the water and it will go. And so that's what we want you to feel about what goosing it up really is. It means focusing with non-resistance and then consciously experiencing the result of what your desire in the absence of resistance will do. Your desire in the absence of resistance is as powerful as you want it to be. So now you're bringing us back to the conversation we had a little bit ago about why we began calling this the art of allowing rather than the science of goosing it up, rather than the science of deliberate creation. Because now you understand. You've already asked and it's already been given. And now you're just putting yourself in a place of receiving. And receiving is about tuning to the tuner. In other words, you have to sort of make the jump between being a physical being who is involved in action and a vibrational being who is tuning to the power of the energy which then produces the action. Helpful?
Very.
Did we go beyond what you were asking for? Did we get to what you were asking for? We don't want you to fake it. We want you to feel it. We want you to quiet your mind, receive the impulse, and then follow it, and then let your enthusiasm be a natural thing that follows. You know how when sometimes you're just moving through a moment and somewhere you hear music and the music just sort of reaches you and you can't not move to it? Well, that's this natural thing that's happening because you were already there. And so it was easy for you to move into that. Enough?
Yes, very good. Thank you.